Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Marie-Hélène Bonneau. I'm the coordinator of the Safer LC project on behalf of UIC, which is the International Organization of Railways. Safer LC is a project funded by the European Commission within H 2020 program. So after 3 years, the project came to an end in April this year. Just to give you a bit of a background, be aware that after suicide and trespass, the next biggest category of death and injury on railways is level crossing accidents. They are involved in 30% of deaths on the railway, whereas it is less than 1% of road death. So in this context, the EU-funded Safer LC project, coordinated by the International Union of Railway, brought together a consortium of 17 partners from 10 countries. The consortium is a mix of rail operators, rail infrastructure managers, but also road operators and academics, research centers, and industry suppliers. It's a very multidisciplinary consortium with both human factor and technical skills in the road and in the rail sectors. Safer LC stands for Safer Level Crossing by integrating and optimizing road rail infrastructure management and design. The aim is to introduce innovative ways to minimize the risk of level crossing accidents and hence improve safety in road as well as in rail transport. To do so, we focused on technical solutions, thanks to digitalization, which provide many innovative ways to improve the safety. And beyond these technical solutions, there is a central role of human at this intersection between rail and road. The objective was to better understand human processes, the psychology of the users. Why do they take risk? Are they aware of the dangerosity of the place? This is very important considering the fact that most of the accidents are due to human behaviors. The final objective of the project was to provide the decision makers, such as rail and road infrastructure managers, rail operators, and also authorities, with a toolbox gathering the project results and especially the safety solutions that have been tested and evaluated. So now let's summarize the main achievements of the project. Safer LC provided first, LC accident prevention by better understanding human errors and reducing them, as well as unsafe behavior related to infrastructure design. A human factor methodological framework has been designed to identify and evaluate a set of human-centered, low-cost safety measures. In addition, new systems to raise awareness at level crossing have been developed. For example, innovative safety measures to improve the visual detection of trains by road users. And during the whole process, particular attention was given to vulnerable users such as pedestrians or cyclists. Regarding solutions for rail stakeholders, smart detection of risky situations, for example, if a vehicle which is stuck on the track, as well as detection of infrastructure failures or degradation which may lead to accident, have been developed. An innovative way for assessing the risk assessment level crossing has also been developed based on machine learning. And moreover, cooperation between road and rail stakeholders have been improved with provision of information, just as an example, informing road drivers approaching the level crossing about the train arrival. Finally, Safer LC focused on the integration of all the technical system and operational processes that have been developed to allow the communication of any kind of alert toward the right entity that need to handle it. So 17 measures have been tested in 10 different locations. For example, I will take the example of the in-vehicle level crossing and train proximity warning safety solution. It was designed and developed as a mobile application that can be installed on any common mobile device, such as a smartphone or a tablet, and that can be used to warn road users about the presence of a level crossing through a dedicated pop-up window and a short auditory alert whenever the car is approaching a level crossing. The warning can also include the estimated time of train arrival whenever an incoming train is expected to reach the level crossing within the next minute. The measure was tested in real-world conditions in Thessaloniki for several months by about 600 taxi drivers. User feedback was acquired after a survey result, and responses were overall encouraging for all study criteria, including the detection and identification of level crossing, the rule knowledge, the behavioral execution, user experience, and also, very important, social perception. So after the evaluation of the solutions tested from a technical point of view, as well as the human factor point of view, a series of recommendations have been drafted. First, business models and cost-benefit analyses have been defined and then applied to set the ground for the future actions to be followed in order to deploy the Safer LCA solution. Then a recommendation for policymakers have been drafted, highlighting the importance of strengthening cross-agency work and to have a holistic approach for the risk assessment. Very important to have road, rail, local authorities, individual level crossing users having a shared vision and commitment to level crossing safety. Recommendation for international standards in the future for road and rail environment have also been identified. Main lessons learned from the project are summarized in a brochure, and finally, all the results are regrouped in a Safer LCA toolbox. So this toolbox is the main output of the project. About 50 different solutions are freely available online for policymakers, road and rail infrastructure managers, civil groups, and on any other experts interested on the topic. The toolbox offers the best solution that can be targeted at different types of level crossing. The solutions are linked to studies showing the evidence to support it. Each solution is published alongside its practicalities, financial costs, pros and cons, example of use, effectiveness, expected effects, and side effects. Users can also comment the solution online and contribute with his own experience. So the project ended in April 2020, but the work is not over and it will never be. Safety at level crossing is a key issue for the rail sector, and on UIC side, we will continue to maintain, update, and improve the toolbox for the benefit of the entire road and rail community. Training and workshop will be organized, focusing on the use of the Safer LCA toolbox. On another side, results of the project will also be exploited by the researchers involved in the project through scientific publications, integration of the results in railroad education modules, contribution to related project or studies. Within the cooperative ITS solution, there is a lack of standardized message between railway and road vehicles. especially regarding automatic driving. So next step could be to prepare a set of standardized messages to allow the level crossing and approaching trains to communicate better with road vehicle. That's it. To conclude, all deliverables are public and online on the website. I also invite you to register to the Toolbox to explore the solution to make level crossing safer. I would like also to thank the European Commission. This project is really a big step forward in the safety of level crossing. Bringing together such a diversity of experts and working with each other during 3 years could not have happened without the European support. So thank you again. Thank you for your attention, and feel free to contact me with the email which is indicated in the slide if you need further information. Thank you.